we're going to meet Faiz, and he's going to share what he and his mentors and students have been working on in the area of Java and computer science. So Faiz, you want to take it away?
Yes, hello, my name is Faiz, and I recently graduated from Clark University, and I did my major in computer science and my minor in data science. And I have two really hardworking co-mentors with me. Their names are Harsh and Toesh, and they will be presenting you what we have done this whole in this whole timeline of Project CODY. So, Toesh, I think Toesh is sharing, Harsh is sharing this screen.
So unlike a lot of the first original groups, our project, like Java, did not use Scratch or any thing like that. We use primarily IntelliJ, which is a Java IDE, and using that, we taught a lot of the basic APCS concepts, part of the curriculum for that. Things that would be covered on the APCS test, such as printed data types like integers, booleans, doubles, Boolean algebra, which it's basically like ands and ors and how those works with trues and falses, and different types of loops such as ifs and whiles and fors.
So as I already said about myself, that I just did computer science from Clark University, and I had 1 year experience of working at a software engineering firm in my senior year. And this slide also shows some information about my co-mentors, if they want to say anything.
Right. Me and Toyesh are both rising seniors at Mass Academy. We both took the computer science course there, and that covered the full APCS curriculum. And we both like to participate in things like coding team and hackathons just to gain a deeper insight into programming.
So here are the responses from one of our students named Jan. So we asked him some questions. And so, for example, we asked him his prior programming experience. So he had done Python before. And so we asked some other questions, like how did he feel about it? And he said that like it was a good class and it helped him understand some harder concepts. And we did a lot of projects. So we also asked him like which one he liked the most. And he said that he liked the number guessing game, which is shown to the left. So it's a version of a game called High-Low, where someone chooses a number and then you guess the number and then they tell you if you're too high or too low. So we coded that into Java and then we ran it.
I think Jan is here with us today. Jan, yeah. Do you want to say anything?
Nothing much more than what's already here. I really enjoyed the course, and I like getting to learn more about the basics of Java.
Okay, so here's another project we worked on. It's a game called Fizzbuzz, where the original game is you say numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except every time it's a multiple of 3, you say fizz. Every time it's a multiple of 5, you say buzz. So you'd say like 1, 2, fizz, 4, buzz, and then so on. And so we started off with some simple code. And so as you can see, it's very short. And the bottom, it shows the first line of output. And that was just showing the numbers 1 through 20. Then we got a bit more complicated. We had the original Fizzbuzz, but the code was a bit messy. So we were able to improve the code by making it shorter and also adding on some new stuff. So in this version, like if you have 103, that's not a multiple of anything, but that still has the number 3. So you replace the 3 with fizz. And so we increased in complexity and we evolved the projects as we went on.
So as we can see that over the time period, the students learned really like it gradually became complex and they were really enjoying it.
Right, and so that's much of our that's it for our presentation. We have a GitHub link also that I can put into the chat if anybody wants to see all the projects. Because of the nature of the course and how we were teaching mainly the basic Java curriculum, we didn't have any visuals or anything like projects like that, like for the other things, because it was a lot more teaching the concepts more than visuals and stuff.